Get ready to be mind-blown by the wild and wacky side of MMA. In the unpredictable world of mixed martial arts, reality often trumps fiction. From heated feuds between UFC bigwigs to unexpected alliances with Hollywood stars. The history of MMA is sprinkled with jaw-dropping facts that sound too bizarre to be true. Welcome to the MMA Mayhem. Subscribe and let's dive in. Ever heard about George Lucas's daughter stepping into the cage? Or Dana White gearing up for a bout against Wesley Snipes? Brace yourself for 21 MMA facts that defy belief and delve into the untamed, extraordinary journey of a sport that thrives on the unexpected. 1. Playboy's surprising role in UFC's genesis. Contrary to what you might think, the UFC owes part of its existence to an unexpected source, Playboy magazine. Co-founder Art Davie stumbled upon an article in the September 1989 issue that introduced him to the Gracies and the fascinating world of mixed martial arts. This chance encounter played a pivotal role in shaping the UFC's trajectory over the past 30 years. 2. Last-minute cancellations. Dog ate my gloves? The world of UFC is no stranger to last-minute fight cancellations. But some tales take the cake. Recall UFC 24 in 2000, where Kevin Randleman's title defense was thwarted by a backstage incident. Then there's the bizarre incident involving Matt Serra, set to debut in Pride, only to have the fight abruptly halted due to an unexpected flamethrower mishap during his opponent's entrance. Talk about a fiery situation. 3. The battle for New York, UFC versus Culinary Union. Did you know that the UFC faced opposition from an unexpected adversary, the Las Vegas Culinary Union? Upset with the UFC's owners, the Fertittas, for their non-unionized casinos, the Culinary Union aimed to ban the MMA venture in New York. Sheldon Silver, a key politician in their pocket, played a significant role until his downfall, leading to the UFC's eventual triumph in New York. 4. Steroids drama, UFC's controversial past. The UFC hasn't been immune to controversy, especially regarding steroid use. Recent developments revealed the end of the partnership with the anti-doping agency by 2024. Past incidents involving fighters like Josh Barnett and John Jones highlight a murky history where failed tests and questionable decisions stirred the pot, leaving fans and fighters alike questioning the integrity of the sport. 5. Bruce Buffer's elevator brawl. Bruce Buffer, known for his iconic fight announcements, once found himself in a peculiar situation. In 2006, an elevator ride turned into chaos when Frank Trigg attacked Buffer over a misunderstanding about Dana White's watch. Despite the scuffle, they managed to put it behind them and party together later. Talk about a bizarre camaraderie. 6. GSP's unexpected Hollywood journey. George St. Pierre, the MMA legend, had his share of acting gigs, with the pinnacle being a role in Monsters University, a spin-off of Monsters Inc. While some may find his dubbed lines questionable, it's a testament to the sport's growing influence in mainstream media. 7. Shane McMahon's near acquisition of UFC. Believe it or not, there was a time when the UFC teetered on the brink of bankruptcy, and Shane McMahon, Vince McMahon's son, was close to buying it. Imagine the alternate reality where the WWE and UFC shared a common owner, a scenario that could have reshaped the landscape of combat sports. 8. Pride fakes commentary, creating illusions. In the early days of Pride FC, Japanese events lacked English commentary. In a bizarre move, commentators Baz Rutten and Stephen Quadros resorted to pretending they were watching the events live, leading to unintentional spoilers and comedic moments that still live on through Fight Pass. 9. Lineal double champ. Francis Ngannou's unconventional journey. Francis Ngannou, a force in the UFC heavyweight division, holds a unique title, not just the UFC champ, but also the lineal heavyweight champ. His journey, intertwined with the lineal title's convoluted history, culminated in a crossover bout against Tyson Fury, blurring the lines between boxing and MMA in a way that seems straight out of a movie script. 10. Iceman Accountants LLC. Chuck Liddell's hidden talents. The iconic Chuck Liddell, synonymous with the tough tattooed brawler image, defied stereotypes by graduating with honors from a top accounting school. His journey from number crunching to cage fighting adds a surprising layer to the narrative, challenging preconceptions about fighters. 11. No decisions. The curious case of Shannon Rich. Meet Shannon Rich, a fighter with an astonishing record of 151 fights, none of which went the distance. His knack for avoiding decisions, combined with a questionable reputation for fight fixing, make him a polarizing figure in the MMA world. As we uncover these untold stories, it's clear that the UFC's history is a tapestry woven with unexpected threads, blending the world of sports, entertainment, and even a touch of Hollywood magic. So the next time you witness a UFC event, remember that there's more to the octagon than meets the eye. 12. Tito versus Dana. A promoter and fighter square off. In a twist of fate, UFC President Dana White and former fighter Tito Ortiz found themselves on opposite ends of a heated negotiation. The tension escalated to the point where they agreed to settle their differences inside the ring. Spike even created a documentary around the build-up, only for Tito to back out at the 11th hour, leaving Dana disappointed. It's a saga that adds an unexpected layer to the behind-the-scenes drama of MMA. 13. UFC event names, from mundane to absurd. Despite reaching UFC 300, event naming remains surprisingly mundane. The idea of UFC 99 feels uninspiring. The promotion once tried to spice things up by ditching numerical order, resulting in events like UFC Brazil being dubbed UFC 17.5. The era of creative names like UFC Knockout, with no knockouts, reflects the struggle to break away from numerical monotony. 14. Too small, when the lightweight belt disappeared. In the early 2000s, the UFC's lightweight division faced skepticism, being considered too small. The conflict arose when BJ Penn's quick rise led to contract disputes with then-champion Jens Pulver. Penn left, and the UFC, unable to crown a champ, temporarily scrapped the lightweight belt. This hiatus lasted from 2003 to 2006, illustrating the uncertainties surrounding the division. 15. The Yakuza, when criminal ties tainted Pride FC. Pride FC, Japan's premier MMA organization, met its downfall in 2007 due to a Yakuza involvement. Accusations of Yakuza muscle intimidating fighters added a sinister layer to the sport. Notably, Fedor Emelianenko's alleged forced signing with Pride showcased the dark underbelly of MMA promotion. 16. Wild animals, electric fences, and alligator moats. In MMA's early days, brainstorming for the octagon's design included wild ideas like electric fences and alligator moats. The co-founder's vision of a fearsome, impenetrable cage was eventually settled with a standard structure. This bizarre journey highlights the evolution of the iconic octagon. 17. Undefeated cab driver, the fictional records of early MMA. In the infancy of MMA, fighters could claim exaggerated records with little scrutiny. Thomas Ramirez's mythical 86-0 bare-knuckle challenge match record epitomizes this era. Such fabrications, while entertaining, underscore the sport's struggle for legitimacy. 18. Star Wars MMA, George Lucas's daughter in the cage. A surprising intersection occurred when George Lucas's daughter, Amanda Lucas, entered MMA. While known for creating Star Wars, George's daughter pursued a career in the cage. This unexpected connection showcases the diverse backgrounds that contribute to MMA. 19. Scott Coker, from surf ninja to MMA promoter. Before helming promotions like Strikeforce and Bellator, Scott Coker had a stint as an actor and stuntman, featuring in films like Surf Ninja. The transition from Hollywood to the MMA spotlight adds a layer of intrigue to his journey. 20. Moving cards overnight. UFC's unpredictable path. The infamous UFC 12 marked a pivotal moment for MMA. While New York's ban triggered the Dark Ages, last-minute changes relocated the event to Alabama. Joe Rogan's impromptu backstage interviews saved the day, emphasizing MMA's unpredictable nature. 21. That celebrity fight, Dana White versus Wesley Snipes. Dana White's almost real showdown with Wesley Snipes captured attention. Money troubles led Snipes to consider MMA, with Dana White preparing for a bout that never materialized. The absurdity of a UFC president squaring off against a Hollywood star remains a curious footnote in MMA lore. Thank you for watching, and follow for more.